the show. I love you more. Thank you. Thank you. I can tell. I know what's happening. For you at home, I know what's happening because spring is about to sprung. It's 8 days away. So we're all excited. Our open-toe shoes, our flowers are coming out. So it's the time of the year we start looking for things to do outside, looking for fun things to do. And so we wanted to give you some ideas on what's hot now. And we are meeting the stars behind some of the big movies, music, Broadway. I'm telling you, it's a big show. Before we get to the show, I do have to tell you, this past Sunday, I had the honor of delivering the keynote speech at Abyssinian Baptist Church in Harlem, International Women's Day. I partnered with Locked and Lit Bookshop in the Bronx. We did a book signing for my very first children's book, Harlem Honey, The Adventures of a Curious Kid. What a beautiful occasion. We sold out of the books. People were like, come on. So we got another book signing coming up in New York, Books of Wonder. We're going to be in Chicago, New Orleans, Houston. So come out and see us. So I love you too. You gonna come and see me? Okay, see, I told you. Spring is sprung. We outside. We outside. We outside. So here we go. I know. I'm in a giddy mood today. I feel like a kid at heart because we're kicking off our What's Hot list with Michelle Williams. Michelle is starring in one of the hottest Broadway movie adaptations of the season, Death Becomes Her, based on the Oscar-winning 1992 dark comedy Goldie Hawn, Meryl Streep, Isabella Rossellini. So the show, here's the deal, debuted in November. Rave reviews. For example, Theater Mania said it's Broadway musical comedy heaven. Variety said the show is laugh-filled, tuneful musical to die for. New York Times gave it rave reviews. I was in the audience. It is the best musical I have seen in forever. I'm telling you, it was amazing. It's such a hot ticket. I had to call Michelle, who was a guest. I was like, you're gonna be on my show, can I get a ticket? It's eligible for a Tony nomination. Michelle says she feels like she's already won just being back on the Broadway stage for the first time in 6 years. She plays Viola Van Horn, providing frenemies Megan Hilty and Jennifer Samar with a magic potion that's supposed to keep them forever young. Take a look.
She would die for.
Oh, we are dying for it. Please welcome to the hot list, the one and only Michelle Williams. This show, you said you saw me in the audience.
Well, first of all, I knew you were there because I was lurking in my IG
because I was begging for tickets.
Before and oh my gosh, so after the show ended, I was like, okay, where is she? Where is she? And I saw you. You were just beaming.
It was so good.
You were so excited, and you and your guests, y'all just, it just felt good to see y'all there and just that you guys enjoyed yourself.
It was beyond enjoyable. Listen, I love plays, I love musicals, but when I tell you, it is so good to be in there and to see you in this show. The minute you walk out on stage, everyone, as the kids say, we're gagging. Gagging. You passed 100 shows.
Yeah.
That's a grueling schedule. 8 performances a week?
Yes, 8. 8 performances, and I joked with the director that I would not do matinees, and he was like, Oh. So I was like, okay, I'll be there.
Because what I went backstage in your dressing room, you've got teas, you had the steam thing going, because it is grueling and you have to keep your voice and your health. There's no burning the candle at both ends. I thought Michelle was gonna ask me to go to the after party, and she was like, the after party is my sheets in my bed.
And that is a fact. That is a fact. I do absolutely nothing when I have a Broadway schedule. And I heard you were talking about it's getting warmer out, and you are right about that. But I do miss out on a lot of things because I need to be home and
relaxing.
And
but you'll have plenty of time to celebrate, because all this talk about Tony nominations and it being eligible. I love that you said whatever happens, happens, because you feel you've already won.
Yes.
Showing up and showing how your talent range is so exceptional. I love that Isabella Rossellini showed up to see you because you play the character she made famous in the film.
I do. Please clap for her, fresh off of her Oscar nomination as well this year for Cavalcade. But to play a role that she iconically has already done, I was like, what am I doing? But when I saw her, she was so kind and gracious, and she had nothing but good words to say. As they say, I gave up the ghost for a little bit because I didn't feel anything in my body when I saw her. I was like, what am I going to do? But she just hugged me, and I think I came back to myself like, wow.
See, and I felt that way when you came out on stage. Paul Tazwell did your costumes. Paul got the Oscar for Wicked. He was a guest on our show with Cynthia Erivo right before he won that Oscar. I'll tell you, I don't want to give too much away, but when you first come out, my jaw fell. Because first of all, it's the beautiful costume, it's the present, it's everything that you embodied in this character. Obviously, Isabella did a brilliant job, but the way you've brought in your POV, your energy was exciting. It was very exciting. Is that costume heavy? I kept wondering that the whole time too.
Yes, it is very heavy. It takes 2 people to to get me in the coat and to take me out. Somebody has to, it's literally like carrying another person. It's very heavy. It's very heavy. I literally have to do lunges, not because I want a bigger behind, because I need my knees to be strong.
Well, you said, okay, so since you referenced your behind, I'm going there. She came out, there's another costume. It's this very Cher-esque, Cher always wore very, and when you came out, okay, so once.
That one, yes, honey.
I was like, somebody's been doing those like crunches you do on TV. I was like, okay.
I said, Paul Tazwell, I'm a church girl. I cannot wear this. No, but it's been so much fun. I was like, I gotta eat a little something. I gotta do something. It's not that I'm this way because I'm trying to be this way, but I was like, you need a little cornbread. You need a little neck bone.
No, listen, you look good. When she turned to the side, I was like, oh, hey.
But I had to ask me, my mother, coming to see the show.
We've known each other since I was in Chicago.
For years. Tamron, I told somebody, by the way, you can never not ever have short hair. Like, the first time I saw Tamron Hall on television in Chicago, I was like, this beautiful woman who is trailblazing for us, killing it. But I was telling Aaron, I said, Tamron can never have blind hair. I know you tried it.
I did the wig.
We read you. We read her for filth. Like, get rid of it.
Like, okay, you played with the blonde. Go back every time.
And I know I'm not supposed to be interviewing you, but I was like, sitting here right now, you are absolutely
Michelle, thank you.
Gorgeous, stunning.
Well, it's funny because. So I'm now 54.
Yes.
You just turned.
I'm 45.
You just turned.
Yes.
You're 45. Yeah. And I love it because we've talked about life and age, and I love that you said recently you thought you needed Botox or you might want Botox, and then you learned it was actually something else. Well, listen to what listen to the story.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. But y'all, I really was searching where to go here in New York to get Botox. And I discovered I just needed my brows waxed.
A little wax never hurt nobody.
But the brows and the framing and what it does for the lifting of the face and the eyes. I said, oh my gosh, I was just about to get the needle.
Coming up, more with Michelle. But first, see another clip of her as Viola Van Horn in Death Becomes Her. Take a look.
A little touch of magic in a world obsessed with science. For those who'll pay the price, what would you say?